number line, and this is the negative side of the number line. So here is the opposite side. So the additive inverse of A, this point here, is this point. It's the opposite. It's exactly the same distance from 0. So on the same distance from 0, but on opposite sides. The same distance from 0, but on opposite sides. So negative means opposite. The negative sign means opposite. So here we'll say add now remember, we're trying to find A. First we're finding A. To find A, we deal with B. We deal with B. B is a number. B is the letter or number or term rather. B is the term that we want to work on, not A. A is already in the numerator's position and it's on. So all we have to do is remove B. See, if we worked on A, we would be moving A to the other side of the equation with C, but A would still not be isolated by itself. B would be, but we're not trying to find B right now, we're finding A. So to find A, start with A plus B equals C, we add a negative B to both sides of the equation. Thus we have A plus B plus a negative B equals C plus a negative B. A plus B plus a negative B. Notice I did not write A plus B minus B. That's correct, but I don't like to do that. And I teach in a manner to get you not to do it. Because this is correct. You can say A plus B minus B equals C minus B. That is correct. Now that's what it breaks down into. Now of course, B plus negative B, that equals 0. So we get a 0 here. A plus a 0 equals C minus B. Or just A plus 0 is A. So A is equal to C minus B. Now this is called basic formula rearrangement. This is what A equals in relationship to B and C from the given equation, from the equation that's given. This is the equation that we found. This equation is given, and we work from the original equation to find how A relates to C and B. Now C relates to A and B in the fact that C equals A plus B. So C is the sum of A and B. So here we know we have A equals C minus B. Here on the left side of the equation, B as an additive is positive. When you move it to the left side of the equation, it becomes negative. So when we moved B to the right side, it became its opposite. Or basically, when we moved it to the opposite side. I should say the opposite side. So basically that means if on the left side of the equation we have an additive and it's positive, when we move the additive to the right side of the equation, it's going to become negative. And if we're looking at our second equation, look at negative B is on the right side. If B being a negative number on the right side of the equation, when we move it to the left side of the equation, it becomes positive again. Basically, when you move an additive to the opposite side of the equation, it becomes, you attach the opposite sign to it. Now what if we say find B? Find B in relation to A and C. You see, all of these variables relate to each other. All of the variables relate to each other. And the fact that C is the sum of A and B. C is the sum of A and B. A is the difference between C and B. Now we want to know what is B in relationship to A and C. Our equation again, A plus B equals C. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a negative A to both sides. Both sides of the equation. Notice I don't say subtract. I say we add a negative a. We don't subtract a from both sides. That's not what you're doing. You're adding. Subtraction does not exist in algebra. You always add. You're either adding a positive number or adding a negative number. So here we add